Kevin Blanch, the American Red Cross Blood Drive here today at Weber State University. This is a giant, giant good cause, and the students get involved. We need people from the community, as without these guys, I'd be dead right now. People don't realize if you want to do something for the leukemia cause, donate blood. Leukemia patients, AML, use tremendous amounts of blood. My central line and me, I was in there 3 different times with my platelet count. They say you can't live with a platelet count under 15. My platelet count got to 8 because we had a shortage of blood. And they're like, we're shipping in. Hang in, Kevin, don't die on us. We got blood coming this afternoon. So what they do, they put the central line in you and they chemo you down and well, they have to hang blood on those things. Plasma and straight blood. We get hundreds of blood transfusions. Without these guys, we don't live. So if you want to get involved and you want to do something to fight back the nuclear cartel, this is what you can do right here. Hi.
Hi.
She's from the, I'm sponsoring you guys' blood on my vlog today. I've got leukemia. I've been in LDS.
Have you really?
Yeah, and without you guys' blood, we die. We get a tremendous amount of blood from Red Cross.
That's right. I've had 2 family members saved by blood.
Yeah, so that's our only hope, because I was in there twice when my platelet count got to 8.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and they say you can't live with a platelet count under 15. And they're like, hang in, we got blood coming.
That's right.
So we have a shortage. This is a good blood drive here. It raises a lot. I'm going to put it on my vlog today and tell people to get in here, not just students from
We actually really need donors today. We only saw 25 people yesterday. So
that's because we're not promoting it properly.
Well, I'm with
maybe the university, I think, is.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here with the Red Cross, and I'm walking around, pounding the pavement, and we're begging people to come in.
Well, the community needs to get their head out of the sand. Of this disease is epic in Utah.
Well, it's just not leukemia.
No,
it's car accidents. It's my grandfather had a massive heart attack, and because he was on blood thinners, they were afraid to open him up. And once they did, he received 6 units of blood transfusions. And then when they actually opened him up, they also found kidney cancer. And then when he had his first chemo treatment,
more blood.
Because his body went into, he went into pneumonia, literally life failure pneumonia. And the only thing that took him out of it was 2 blood transfusions.
Yeah, absolutely.
So not only does blood save you with leukemia, but also when your body's going into failure with pneumonia or what have you, blood saves you in other ways.
Yeah.
And blood is the only medicine that can't be created by a lab, by a doctor, and that's why we need these donors as volunteers, because it's the only medicine that...
Boy, it saved me. I had over 100.
100 units.
Over 100 transfusions, more than 100 units.
100 blood transfusions, yeah. Each transfusion is a unit.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean I was on them bags for days and days and days, keeping you alive, because they take you down to 0, your neutrophils, and then they rely on other people's blood to keep you alive.
They do, yeah. My stepdad, when I was 19, he got hit by a garbage truck, and the doctors did what they could and everything, but the human body is a human body. And his spleen ruptured again in the middle of the night, and he internally bled 8 units of blood into his stomach.
Yeah, a lot of us are on blood thinners for a lot of different reasons. My platelet count's still low, but it's coming back. But I had 2 bloody noses, because that's what leukemia treatment does to you. Now it's the platelet count. So, like I said, for a lot of things, and everybody that's anti-big pharma, anti-anything, there you go. The blood is the best medicine. And I always tell everybody, if this doesn't make us and make us realize how much dependent we are on each other.
Well, yeah, and that's, back east with all the snowstorms and everything that went on, we potentially lost almost 50,000 units of blood because we had to cancel so many blood drives because of the ice storms and the snowstorms.
Think of that. Wow.
And so, as a nation of Red Cross, we are trying to collect as much blood as we can, because that's the blessing of American Red Cross.
Yeah.
Is that red cells are only good for 42 days. And I don't know if you know this about platelets, but platelets are only good for 5 days. Yeah. And so, you know, as a nation,
they're tricky little devils, boy.
Yeah.
They don't like to last. They're the last to recover.
So that's the one thing as a nation, as Red Cross, we're trying to come together as a nation of American Red Cross, and we're trying to help each other out. So, you know,
well, you guys saved my life.
Well,
I mean,
you're welcome.
You really did. You saved, and I'll put this up today, and I get a lot of attention. My vlog gets 10,000 hits a day.
Well, good. Well,
and so I'll get it up here, and I do it all here at the university.
So we are here.
People in the community, because they don't know, you know, they're busy.
Yeah.
Going to work at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we're here until Thursday from 9:30 until 3. So we can get donors here.
Yeah, and there's drives in every city in America all over, right?
Yep.
I mean, they're everywhere, right?
Well, here in the state of Utah, we serve over 32 hospitals, and we have to collect, on average, almost over 2,100 units a week just to stay on top of the need here in Utah.
Wow.
So if donors can come out, we really, it's not necessarily a burden. It's just that we want to serve those patients in need like yourself.
Yeah.
So we need the donors to come out, and if they can come to this blood drive this week here in
I can remember being in there
WEBER.
twice in critical condition, sitting there, and Dr. Fimbo Peterson's in there, and he's like, Kev, you've got to hang in there. We are out of blood. And it's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
Well, we do. When blood is collected, we get it to our hospitals within 48 hours.
All right, great. All right, Weber State, in the ballroom. You guys all know where it's at here in Utah. Come on. Come donate your blood. You'll save a life.
Yep, 9:30 to 3 until February 27th, Thursday.
All right, thanks. I'll put it up today. We'll get some people.